Hi guys, it's Liliana from Vanilla and Canela, and today I've got for you, let me read it, Mum Life Raw. Okay, let me try that again. Hashtag Mum Life Raw, tag. Let me try that again. Hi guys, it's Liliana from Vanilla and Canela here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a Mum Life Raw tag. Sorry, I'm reading it over there. This tag was created by Elise Sheree. She's a YouTuber that I followed for quite a while. She's from Australia, but she's been in the UK for about 6 months, I think. I used to follow her before the move, and she created this quite a few months ago. And I thought I would do it because I don't think I do enough mummy related videos on this channel. So there's 11 questions. I'm going to be reading them from my laptop and going through them. So here we go. Number 1, describe your day as a mum today in one word. Busy. Okay, so this morning we went out to meet with friends. Sorry if you can hear. Can you hear Alex in the background? He's in the bath at the moment. So we went out this morning to meet friends for coffee and chat, and then in the afternoon Alex went to playgroup and I had to go and get my MOT done in the car, so it's been rush all around, so busy. Number 2, what's the most challenging part about connecting with other mums? I think the most challenging part is when you get a mum that's really competitive, and no matter what you say that's going on with your child, her child has done it 10 times better or 10 times quicker, and I find that really hard to connect with. I also find that if a mum comes across as perfect, then it's really hard to connect because we have nothing in common, because I am very failed as a person and as a mum. So yeah, you know, someone who's got full on makeup, the kids behave perfectly, they have the best snacks, they haven't rushed out of the house and just chucked a banana in and gone without actually washing their face. Saying that, I haven't done that in a while. Number 3, share one horrible poo moment. We've all been there. No real horrible poo moments, but Alex is 4, so at the moment he loves talking about poo. He tells everyone he's going for a poo. He wants to look at his poo. He wants to make comments about his poo. So I guess that can be a little bit embarrassing, but it's just, anything's poo is funny. Anything with poo is funny. So that's it. Number 4, how do you cope with public child meltdowns and tantrums? Alex has never really had a public meltdown or tantrum. He's quite easily appeased, so he's never thrown himself on the floor and cried, or he cries. He's more likely to cry if he sees another child cry, or if I say no, he might start to cry, but I can quickly calm him down. And I know this sounds ridiculous, but by just going, shh, 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 calm down, he tends to calm down. And I always ask him, tell me what you want. And if he says, oh, I want chocolate, and it's, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning, I explain, you can't have chocolate at this time because you can't have it for breakfast. But if you're a good boy, maybe later we can have some. And by the time later comes around, he's forgotten all about it. Don't get me wrong, he does have chocolate, but you know, he's easily led just by listening to why he's upset and sort of calming him down. I've never really had a tantrum where he's thrown himself on the floor or I've had to drag him out of a shop. But I think that's what I would do. I would just pick him up under my arm and take him out of the shop, get him into maybe my car, and let him go for it. You know, if that's what he wants, if he's completely lost, you know, there's nothing you can do or say, I would just let him get it out of his system. I do find sometimes if he's overtired and he might cry because he's tired, then there's nothing you can do but give him a cuddle and let him get it out of his system. So, number 5. Honestly, how much screen time does your child have? Well, he watches telly in the morning when he gets up. We usually let him watch a bit of telly, mainly so we can sort of have time to have a coffee and come round and then get him breakfast. And then sort of within an hour of him getting up, we're going out somewhere, so that's it. And he might watch a bit of telly later on in the day. I do let him now and again play with some apps, the CBB app, so it's usually educational games or educational stories, but it does depend on what he's doing. So not too much, but he does definitely watch telly and play with our iPad. Number 6, what's your go-to easy dinner that you give at least once a week? Probably homemade chips and fish cakes or fish fingers. That would be something really quick that I can get done easily for Alex. Also taco pasta. If you know my channel, you can have a look because I've done that recipe for you, but it's also a tasty recipe, so just look it up on YouTube. What else? Yes, sorry, let me just say about the taco pasta. I really like that because one pot, you make everything in one pot. Half an hour, it's done. Number 7, did you yell, cry, or struggle today? I yelled. It's not been a particularly... No, actually, it's been a really easy day because, like I said, we were out this morning. Alex was having fun. And then after lunch, he went to playgroup. I picked him up at 4 o'clock. And that's when I yelled. Well, not at 4 o'clock, but after he came back from work because of his dinner. He didn't want his dinner, even though he's eaten that dinner a million times. He was... in his head, he didn't want it, and he just wanted to have chocolate as dinner. So I lost my rag a little bit. I do yell. I am a yeller. I talk loudly, but I don't think that's a particularly bad thing. That's how I'm Portuguese, and that's how I express myself. I'm done with it. I'm not shouting abuse at him throughout the house. It's just a quick stop it, or don't do that, or that kind of thing. Yeah, I used to beat myself up about it, but I don't because that's who I am, and he knows if I raise my voice that he's overstepped, and he tends to sort of backtrack quickly. But I haven't cried. I'm not really a crier, and I haven't, what's the other one? Struggled. Not really. It's been pretty easy today. Number 8, what was the best moment of your day so far as a mum? Probably when we were out with our friends this morning. He's always really chatty and really confident, and obviously you guys don't know him from when he was a baby, but he was always a really, really shy baby. Sorry, can you hear Alex making noises? Really shy baby that if you'd make a loud noise, he would cry and he would hate being with other people and too noisy, all that kind of stuff. And now he will walk into a room and just be confident and chat to grown-ups. And he was chatting away to my friend, and I just felt so proud that he's confident and happy. And that's all you want as a mum, right? And you want them to eat their vegetables as well, but... Number 9, what is your secret guilty pleasure to reward your mum life? Probably watching rubbish TV once Alex is in bed. I'm a huge fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, of New Jersey, and it's really rubbish TV. I can't say that once Alex goes to bed I watch documentaries, because I don't. But I really enjoy the easiness of watching TV in the evening. I guess that's it. Number 10. How often do you experience mum guilt? Every day. Every single day. There's something that I think I could have handled that better. I could have done this better. Maybe I should have paid it more attention. Maybe I'm too much of a helicopter mum. Maybe, maybe. I think it's a normal thing. I try and do my best as a mum, and all I want is for my son to be happy. And I think he is a little happy boy, so job done for another day. Number 11, share one taboo thing about motherhood you think should be talked about more. Okay, so I don't know, it's no longer, it's still a taboo. Baby blues, postnatal depression, it's still a really big taboo, because all the mums want to put across the fact that they are coping, that they are doing brilliantly, that they don't struggle with anything, that their baby is the best behaved baby. And I think if we look behind what they're saying, a lot of the times postnatal depression is present. I suffered with the baby blues. It wasn't horrendous, but it was there and it was hard, and I felt very alone. Even though I knew a lot of mums, in my eyes they seemed to have it all together, when they necessarily didn't. Not necessarily, if you know what I mean. So I still think that's probably not talked about enough. Is that it? That's it. That's all the questions answered. So I know this is a really different type of video than I usually make on my channel. If you guys have enjoyed it, let me know. Press like if you want me to do more stuff like this, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye.